What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a Cleveland Cavaliers Realistic Rebuild here in NBA 2K22. Make sure you guys press that like button and of course subscribe if you have not already. The likes help out greatly, and so do the subscriptions as well. If you aren't subscribed to this YouTube channel, might as well just click it while you're here. So if we look at this Cleveland roster, what we have going on, Cleveland, in my opinion, does have a bright future ahead of them. It's just a matter of making everything work. Now, I will say there is kind of a logjam here in the front court a little bit now, a little bit of an awkward thing going on with Mobley, Lauri Markkanen, and of course Kevin Love as well. But I'm assuming Kevin Love won't play a ton for Cleveland, if at all, this year, to be honest, because it's just been awkward, man. Like, the guy signed that stupid extension right around when LeBron left, and it just hasn't looked good since, honestly. Kevin Love has just not been that great of a player for Cleveland ever since that day he signed his contract. Don't be wrong, he's had, I think, some good games here and there, but for the most part, he's not been all that good. So, it is time to get rid of him, of course. But for this first season, I think he's going to have to stay. I don't know a team who is going to trade for Kevin Love, and I think eventually Cleveland's just going to have to buy him out. But of course, you don't want to buy him out with 2 years left of his contract, so he's probably just going to have to rot on the bench for another year or whatever it may be. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how the Cleveland Kevin Love situation unfolds. I assume that eventually Kevin Love will get bought out. That's what I assume is going to happen, but you never know. So then you got Evan Mobley, Lauri Markkanen. If we look at this rotation right now, it does have Kevin Love in it, but like I said, I honestly think there's a world where Kevin Love won't play a lot for Cleveland this year, if at all. So I'm not really sure how that's going to go. But we're going to go ahead, though, regardless, and simulate this year with Kevin Love playing. Maybe it'll boost his trade value up a little bit. I don't know. Probably not. But we are going to go ahead and simulate this year, and we're going to see how this Cleveland roster does. And, of course, once we get in the offseason, that's when we'll make our changes. Season comes to an end, and James Harden is your MVP. Evan Mobley does win Rookie of the Year, so it's definitely cool to see Evan Mobley get a Rookie of the Year achievement. But other than that, there wasn't much else to be proud of this season, as obviously we didn't even get to the play-in. But Colin Sexton averaged 24, Garland with 20, 16 from Evan Mobley, and 14 from Jarrett Allen. So I'm definitely comfortable with these four players right here being a huge part of Cleveland's future. I know Sexton has been in some trade rumors, but I think if you can make it work with the guy, I think you definitely try to keep him. But I don't know, man. It'll definitely be interesting to kind of see how that unfolds. But for now, we have the 76ers of all teams winning the championship in 4 games over the Los Angeles Lakers. So that's interesting. But our first step in this offseason, of course, is going to be the draft lottery. If we can land a high lottery pick to combine with what we already have, that is going to be like a recipe that we want. I don't know what it'll be a recipe for, but it'll be for something we're going to want. So we end up with the 8th pick. So we could still get something good at number 8. Don't get me wrong. But it definitely would have been nice if we somehow, just like the Pistons and Rockets getting number 1 and number 2 once again. Wow, that's funny. Okay. But yeah, it would have been nice to get like a top 5 pick. That would have been clutch. But unfortunately, we don't get that to go down. But as far as our coaching staff is concerned, I guess we don't even have a head coach anymore. Or says I do. Wait, what is going on? There's someone. Okay, never mind. Wait. Maybe I was on the wrong team. I must have been on the wrong team. I'm tripping. Okay, well, let me go back to what I was doing. So now that we look, oh yeah, I was on the Boston Celtics. That's why. Okay, I was about to say, I don't think I'm offering anybody. So now we have JB Bickerstaff as our head coach, shot doctor, and we have $8 million to spend. So I am going to go ahead and spend some of this money. So we got this guy right here we'll sign. We got a perimeter D coach, perimeter D. Fence will definitely be important to have, you know, coaching wise, just because we do have a small backcourt. So maybe you can somehow get your small backcourt to play a little bit of defense. That would go a long way. So we're going to go ahead and grab one more coach. And I think, well, we have $5 million, might as well fill it all out, right? So let's go to the big man coach. And if we can find one real quick somewhere, maybe. I don't see a single big man. There's one. Okay, boom. Welcome to the team, my friend Francis. Okay, Vicky Francis. Nice. Female on our coaching staff. All right, let's go to the draft now. So on draft night with the 8th pick, what are we going to land ourselves? Let's go ahead and see. We got the 8th pick and 2 high seconds. So Osman, Lamar Stevens, I don't think there's a way we could trade up, honestly. So we're just going to go ahead and jump in and see what we get at number 8. So going into number 8, let's see who's still on the board. So if we take a look at what everyone else has taken so far, Paulo Banchero, Jabari Smith Jr., Jalen Duran, JD Davidson, Chet Holmgren, Jaden Hardy, and then AJ Griffin Jr. So what do we have still on the board? We have Caleb Houston. We have, I think I might take Caleb Houston here, to be honest. Jaden Ivey, Hunter Silas. I'm going to go ahead and take Caleb Houston here with this pick, and then we're, of course, going to draft our seconds real quick as well. So with our high seconds anyway, they're very high, so that's why I care about these a little bit more than I usually do. We'll take Max Christie here, and then with the next one, we're going to go ahead and take, I see Mark Williams, I see Caleb Love. we can come out with another wing player. Why not? Julian, welcome to the team. And just like that, I feel pretty good. At number 8, we've got ourselves a 7-7 overall, and we got ourselves a couple second rounders out of the draft. So player options, we're going to accept all of these, of course. And then the big thing is Colin Sexton is a free agent this offseason. Somebody I don't really want to lose, so I'm going to go ahead and try to keep him around, of course. I think it's probably important that we, keep him somehow, some way. And then for Kevin Love, he's got $28 million left in his contract. Gotta be honest with you, I don't see anyone trading for that. How did he even perform this season? I doubt, he 11 points per game. So yeah, I don't think anyone trades for $28 million. I think it'd be really, really hard to convince anyone to pay that much to their books, unless if we were trading him to Oklahoma City Thunder and giving up multiple firsts. Don't think it's worth it. I think you'd probably just want to take the cap hit and buy him out. So that's probably what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and release Kevin Love. It's going to kind of buy him out in a way in this game. So Kevin Love is gone. So he has basically been bought out for this team. So now, again, going to probably wait on Colin Sexton to get a deal. If we can keep Ricky Rubio, I wouldn't mind keeping him, just because that is a solid backup point guard to have if anything happens. So Sexton, I am going to give the deal to, and then can I sign Ricky Rubio back as well? Looks like I could do a number of things. Ricky Rubio making once, that's not too bad. Nice veteran to have come back on the team. Sexton's prepared to match a contract, even though I offered him a contract. Okay, nice. Okay, and then that pretty much leaves us with only a little bit of money left to spend. Hey, it looks like we can get Kevin Love back, but of course I'm not going to do that. So when we look at the roster now, we got Garland, Ricky Rubio, W. We have Sexton, Dylan Windler, and Max Christie. We have Caleb Houston, Isaac Coro, Julian Champagne, and we have Lauri Markkanen, Evan Mobley, Dean Wade, and then Jarrett Allen. So really the only thing left to do is probably just run it. I mean, our bench is kind of bad, though, not gonna lie. I guess we could sign a center, maybe, if there's a young center out there. Noah Vonleh. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, what if we just gave I don't know, man. I don't really see anyone I want to give a contract to. Gabriel Deck, I guess, was an option. We need a backup shooting guard, if anything. So I see Wayne Ellington. I see Edmund Summer. I guess you can sign Edmund Summer to a one-year deal just to kind of be a backup shooting guard. I don't know. Nothing crazy. So got rid of Kevin Love, and we drafted, who was it again? We drafted Caleb Houston. Okay, so boom, just like that. The progression is treating us well as well. Sexton and Garland, 85. Jarrett Allen, Lauri Markkanen, and Evan Mobley all going up in overall. So that feels pretty good to see, of course. So basically, it's just a matter of being patient with this roster. I think we did what we wanted to do, accomplish getting rid of Kevin Love, get rid of that log jam at the power forward spot. And then I think the last thing we want to do is, of course, just add more wing talent. I do like Okoro, but if we don't have to wait on him to develop, I think we'll probably be in good shape. So now I'm in rotation. Caleb Houston is starting at small forward now. Sexton, Garland in the backcourt, Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Lauri Markkanen, Isaac Okoro, Ricky Rubio, and Edmund Summer. So I feel pretty good about this team going into things. I think this could be a year where we actually let's change our proficiency. That probably did not help our case with us being a defensive system. So let's go ahead, though, simulate season number 2, and let's see what happens. So this second season went pretty much above my expectations. We ended up as the 3rd seed out east with no really changes at all other than getting rid of Kevin Love. I'm sure our backcourt was a huge part of that. Both guys, I'm sure, contributed. Garland is pretty good in 2K22, I've noticed, as he averaged 18 and 8, 86 overall, 22 points from Colin Sexton, 17 from Evan Mobley, 15 from Lauri Markkanen, 14, and Caleb Houston, our 8th pick in the draft. 8th round pick. There's no 8th round. I'm stupid. Okay, so Caleb Houston, of course, was also a huge contributor. So, I mean, for us to be the 3rd seed out east, I feel pretty good about it. We got the Boston Celtics, who only have Satoransky as their starting point guard. Maybe, just maybe, we can win a series this year. So in a current round against Boston, and we are going to beat them in 6. So we do end up winning a playoff series, definitely above what I expect Cleveland to be in a couple of years. I don't know if they'll be in the playoffs doing stuff like this, but hey, you never know. Chicago has Lonzo Ball, Kobe White, so it looks like they might have lost Zach LaVine, who was their best player, so that definitely helps us out. Somebody current round against Chicago, and we are going to beat them in 7. So just like that, already, we're in the Eastern Conference Finals. So Cleveland, can I say it? In the second year, can I say what I want to say? Trae Young, Bogey, Reddish, Collins, Clint Capella, Hunter, Kevin Hurd, Danilo Gallinari, and Yuka Okongwu. Can I win a championship in this very second season? Can I get to the finals is the question. So in the current round, and we went to 7, but unfortunately we get a Hawks and Pelicans NBA Finals. Man, I felt so close to saying Cleveland. I can't say the whole thing. I can't say it yet. We got to win a championship first. So Hawks and Pelicans end up doing it out, and the Pelicans go on to win the championship. All right, well, we have another offseason to make this team better. I don't think I'm gonna do a whole lot though, because we were one game away from making the NBA Finals, man. That feels pretty good. Staff signing, of course, gonna keep that all the same. Let's go to the draft now. So on draft night, I don't think there's really anything I can do. I mean, I could, yeah, the 26th pick in the draft. I guess I could get weird and trade Lauri Markkanen. Although, what did he average for us? He averaged 15 on 38% shooting. So, I mean, I guess it's possible we could trade him away, but I don't really know what I would get. Ricky Rubio, 5 points. Caleb Houston, of course, was pretty nice for us. So yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot I can do. We are going to go ahead though and jump into this draft and just take whoever at number 26. It really doesn't matter to me all that much. So it looks like we are going to get, we can take Mark Mitchell here, and then I'm probably not going to worry about my second rounder. We'll go ahead and just sign whoever they take. So we'll sign him, and then we'll have Mark Mitchell and Johan. So boom, welcome to the team. We have Osman's $6 million, which I'm going to actually accept that just because I feel like we could do something with that. And then Garland's a free agent. Of course, we're going to have to pay him as well. Or we could opt out from paying him and go for Nikola Jokic. Just kidding. Can't do that. All right. Well, Garland, of course, is going to be someone I am going to be paying. Everyone else, not too worried about. So let's just wait for Garland to either get an offer, which he does from Minnesota. But actually, funny enough, Minnesota wanted to draft Garland. So this actually kind of makes sense that Minnesota offers him a contract. But fortunately, Garland's coming back to Cleveland. I'm sorry. So just like that, we do have the ability to sign Kelly Oubre to a deal as well, which actually sounds like not a bad deal. So we'll go ahead and sign Kelly Oubre. I don't even care what my backup small forward is. Just having Oubre as a wing backup, I think, feels pretty good. We have Isaac Okoro, Julian Champagne. So obviously we have a lot going on there. But hey, I think with that, we could definitely make a trade here. I don't know what it's going to be for, but we could make this team better somehow, some way. Could throw in like a Okoro and Lauri Markkanen's money and maybe go for like I don't know. We could go for a little something. I don't know what it would be, but I think it'd be fun to try to maybe grab something here to help us out. Trading for a better small forward, but the more I thought about it, the more I didn't think it made any sense to do that. So we have Garland, Sexton, of course, progressing, Mobley as well, Jarrett Allen, Caleb Houston's already at 282 overall, Lauri Markkanen down 81. So we still could trade Lauri Markkanen here and try to go for something really good, but I mean, I kind of like Lauri Markkanen as a six man for now. I think I'm going to keep him at least for this next season. If things don't end up going too well for us, maybe that's when we actually, start to think about trading him away. But for now, I'm feeling pretty good about what we have going into things. Literally one game away last year, so now we have Garland, Sexton, Okoro, Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Caleb Houston, Lauri Markkanen, Kelly Oubre, and Julian Champagne. So it looks like they didn't want to start Caleb Houston for some reason. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess the proficiency just changes things. I don't know. 4 stars, 7 seconds with Okoro in there. I mean, I guess if that's how you're feeling 2K, I guess I'll listen to it. I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll go ahead and simulate season number 3, and we'll see what happens. I don't know how I feel about it, but hopefully this team does what they did last year, or even better. That'd be great. 3rd seed out East. I mean, we have to be happy with that, obviously. So All-NBA first team, I don't think we're going to have anyone representing or anything, but the fact that we're still, once again, the 3rd seed in the East has to mean something for us. Player stats-wise, 26 from Sexton, 22 from Garland, 17, 13, 12, 10.7, 8 from Isaac Okoro. So we are going to be playing the Milwaukee Bucks, which probably is going to be an easy task. I am going to go ahead and put Caleb Houston back in the rotation, though, as a starter. I'm not sure why 2K even thought they didn't want to start him, but whatever. So now we got Milwaukee. So Milwaukee's got Drew Holiday, who's gone down overall, and they no longer have Chris Middleton. They still do have Giannis, obviously, so we got to watch out for that. But let's go ahead and somebody come around against Milwaukee, as we are going to lose game 1, and we're going to do a game 7, and we do win. So game 7, scary. It was in Cleveland, though. We had to stop Giannis, and thankfully we were able to beat them. So definitely was a tough series, but Sexton matched Giannis's 40. So we love to see that. And now we get to play Orlando, who has Jalen Suggs, Hardy, Franz Wagner, Jonathan Isaac, Wendell Carter, Markelle Fultz, and Cole Anthony. So simulating current round against Orlando, and we are going to beat them in 5. So just like that, Atlanta gets taken care of by Philadelphia, and we get to play Philadelphia, who have Simmons, Josh Jackson, Furkan Korkmaz, Harris, Embiid, Maxey, and John Wall. So can we beat Philly and make it to the finals. Somebody current round, and just like that, we are in the finals. And funny enough, we get a Cleveland versus Golden State Warriors NBA Finals. Who would have thought we would ever see this again? We saw it 3 times in a row, and here we are seeing it in 2K for a 4th time, just obviously not in a row. But we do have to worry about Stephen Curry, Bagley, Kuminga, Wiseman. I mean, this could go either way. So in game 1, we're up 1-0. Game 2, 2-0. Game 3, 3-0. And I think that's probably gonna be all she wrote. All we have to do is basically beat the Warriors here in game 4, sweep them out of the arena, and we'll be rooting, or we'll be celebrating another championship here in Golden State. So it looks like, though, they may not allow that at home. Actually, it's going to be a close game, back and forth game. If there is, actually, it looks like they're running away with it. So probably won't jump into this one, 112 to 124. So they are going to push us back to a game 5, but that's okay. We can take care of them here in game 5. If they win game 5, that's when I'm going to be nervous. Or this might be game 6, actually. So can we take care of them in game 6 in front of Cleveland? We don't need LeBron James to win a championship, but it is a close game, back and forth game. I might have to jump in to make sure no funny business happens. So let me jump in and take care of this. Warriors out of the timeout. What are they trying to do with the basketball? I'm going to continue to stay on Jarrett Allen just because I like being the forcer, and somehow we get a steal. I didn't even try that, and I got a steal, so I got away with the steal. How am I going to respond in this possession? Good question. Give me a screen, Lauri Markkanen. And, Jarrett Allen, if you could shoot threes, I would have just popped that off. But Caleb Houston's release is the slowest I've ever used. And Sexton for 3, just like that, 117 to 113. Caleb Houston's release was like the slowest thing I've ever seen on 2K before. That was like crazy slow. All right, Steph, what you got? He's going to go ahead and get a screen. Jarrett Allen is able to play good defense on it. That's exactly why we paid Jarrett Allen the big bucks. And transition. Can I get Allen involved? Yes, I can. Just kidding. Bagley's kind of there. I'm going to go ahead and throw it up anyway just because I was feeling good about Jarrett Allen. It would have been nice if I was able to get like a dunk with him. That was just like complete. Whoa, bro. Allen dropped from the free throw line to almost block that for a second. Patrick Baldwin, what you got? He's going to make the first one. All right, fair enough. You're going to make the second one too? Come on, what you got? And he is going to make the second one. So we're only up 2. Got to make sure we get some points out of this possession. I don't know why we're calling a timeout. I don't need a timeout. Get me out of here. All right, timeout's over. All I need is a score, and I can do that. So it's not a big deal. All right, give me the ball. Give me the basketball. Let's go, baby. All right, give me a screen, Lauri Markkanen. And I kind of want to come out of here. I kind of wanted to come off that screen and just like fire it up, but it doesn't. Whoa. What are we doing? Okay. I got to make sure Stephen Curry doesn't get a 3. That's all I cared about right there, to be honest. Okay. Tie basketball game. And again, I guess I do need a timeout to collect my thoughts because we just let it be a tie score. All right. I'm done. I'm done messing around. Come on. Give me the ball. Get me out of this timeout. Don't need another one. I'm chilling now. All right. Give me a screen, Markkanen. I'm going to feel pretty good about that. And just like that, screen and roll never fails. Pick and roll never fails, man. Never fails. Tails never fails. Let's go. Stephen Curry dribbling it up. What's he got? And he is going to try to shoot a 3 on me, but I ain't going to allow it. I'm going to play perfect defense. Garland, good defense, just better offense. Stephen Curry is just Stephen Curry, man. Nothing could have done about that. But hey, feel pretty good about the defense I played. Maybe I could have jumped a little bit later than earlier, but it's all good. So can I get a lob with Jarrett Allen? And no, Stephen Curry played good defense on it. I thought I had that for sure. Moses Moody in transitions, gonna try to get something with it. Gives it to Stephen Curry, played perfect defense on it. Moses Moody with the rebound, and he is going to score it. We can go in transition, though. We're going to fire. Come on. I'm going to go ahead and go to the paint. Lauri Markkanen thought he would go all the way out. His release is slower than I thought. Damn it. Oh, my goodness. Okay. This is code red now. This is code red. Stephen Curry, and I felt literally the best. I tried to get a steal, dude. I'm selling right now. Okay. 33 seconds left. We're guaranteed 2 possessions if I go quick. Okay. I gotta do something here. Come on. But I also gotta score on this possession. Like, I can't mess around. Okay. Man, I just don't want to take a bad shot, to be honest. I'm just stupid. So either I kept that gameplay in and it was probably the worst thing you've ever seen, or I cut it out completely because it was the worst thing I've ever seen and I don't want to get roasted. So can we? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Next time I just won't jump in. Holy crap. I jumped in and absolutely choked the hell out of that. I'm not even going to lie. And like, again, I don't know if I'm going to leave it in or not. because that was just terrible. And I don't want to embarrass myself. But hey, we did win a championship in 6 games. So that's all that matters. And now I can say, Cleveland, this is for you. Always feels good, man. Always feels good. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.